President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo on Monday received the visiting U.S. Vice President Kamala Harris at the Jubilee House, Accra. Harris, who arrived in Ghana on Sunday for a 3-day state visit, is on a week-long trip on the African continent that would take her to Tanzania and Zambia. On her arrival at the Jubilee, Harris inspected a guard of honor mounted by the Ghana Air Force and took the national salute, whilst a 21-gun salute boomed in the background. President Akufo-Addo met at the foyer of the presidency, where the two exchanged pleasantries and retired to the ceremonial room for a tête-à-tête. Both parties reaffirmed the strengthening of the relations and long-standing ties between the peoples of Ghana and the United States and affirmed their resolves to bolster those bonds of friendship and cooperation. The pair, with their delegations, have since gone into bilateral talks, where discussions will center on a range of global and regional issues, including democracy, good governance, and human rights, regional security, long-term economic growth and macroeconomic stability. The talks would also harp on debt reduction and support for Ghana's engagement with the IMF, and the U.S. efforts to support long-term economic growth and increase U.S. private sector investment in the country. President Akufo-Addo and Vice President Harris will later in the day hold a joint news conference on the outcome of the bilateral talks. Harris and her husband, Douglas Emhoff, will be hosted at a state banquet at the Jubilee House by President Akufo-Addo in the evening.